Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. This video is going to be my third update, I believe, for my 8 by August project pan. I want to use up 8 products or hit a goal on 8 specific products by the 1st of August. So to catch you up, if you missed my last update, I finished the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This isn't cruelty-free, so I won't repurchase it, but it was a good brightening color corrector. Very light if you are of a deeper skin tone. I think that this would look very ashy on you, but it was good and I enjoyed using it up. And the next product I have is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer in the shade Classic Ivory, and I lost this maybe 2 days after my last update video and I lost it for like maybe 2.5 weeks, so I haven't been able to use this a ton, so I don't really know if I can move that bottom line down any more than it already is, but it is like almost done. There was an air bubble in it last time and I've pushed that air bubble out, and so there isn't a lot left in here, so I imagine this will definitely be done. It probably has maybe a week's left of use left in it, so I'm excited to have another product that's almost done and should be done by the next update. I have a face powder next. This is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Mattifying Powder, and I had hit pan on this a few updates ago and I'm just working on expanding it. I keep this in my backpack and I touch up my face after I come back from lunch at work, and it's been working really nicely for that. I've mentioned before in my past updates that this can be really cakey if you use a very dense brush, so in order to get it to just kind of mattify the oils on your face and not mess with your makeup at all, you have to use a very fluffy brush and a light hand. So this is good and I enjoy using it up. I have 2 bronzers. The first one that I was focusing on for the first half of this project pan was the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the shade Golden Light, and my goal was to hit pan on it, and I did. This pan was a sneak peek that I gave you in my products I've hit pan up video that I put up maybe a week or so ago, and I had not hit pan on in the last update and I have now. Because of the rings, you hit pan on the outer ring first before you hit pan in the middle, and I am putting this away and focusing more on my NARS Laguna bronzer. I've only been using it for maybe a little over a week, and so there's not any noticeable progress on it, but I also want to hit pan on this too by the end of the project, and considering how quickly I hit pan on the Bobbi Brown bronzer, I feel pretty optimistic that I can hit pan on this one before August 1st. And if I were to choose between the two, I would definitely prefer the NARS one. The Golden Light shade, it pulls very orange on me. I haven't worn it with my more like reddish hair. I was wearing it when I had really light blonde hair, and so I think that might have messed with the undertone a little bit. I think now that I have a warmer hair color, maybe I can get away with warmer bronzers. I don't know. So maybe I'll pull this back out later, but right now I'm focusing on this, and I like the undertone of NARS Laguna more than the Bobbi Brown one. I have a Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe. I already hit pan on it whenever I introduced it into the project pan, and I'm just working on expanding it. What I do is in the morning when I put it on, I try to focus on one side. So I'm focusing on the side that has Anastasia Beverly Hills on that side, like the print. And so I'm trying to focus on that side, and hopefully I can hit side pan pretty soon. I haven't been using this as much lately. When I had really light hair, this was much too dark for me, even though it's just taupe. And now that I have red hair, I've been using a warmer eyebrow pencil to kind of make it look like it matches a little bit. And so I haven't been grabbing for this as much, but I do want to get some more use out of it. I've had it for probably a year now, and I want to get some more use out of it before it completely dries up. I have another face powder. This is from By Terry. It's the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder, and I have lines on the back of the container. I'll have a better photo in the corner, and I'm making good consistent use of this. I'm actually going through this a lot more quickly than I thought I would. I think maybe I'm just being a little bit more liberal with it because it is getting a little bit warmer here in Pennsylvania, and so I feel like I want to set with more powder to kind of keep my face from getting too sweaty and oily because of the weather, and I've been liking it, but I will be very happy to see this gone because By Terry is no longer cruelty-free, unfortunately. And so I want to use this up and make sure I get every penny's worth out of this because this was like $68, so definitely want to use this up. As for my Maybelline Baby Lips in the shade Pink Punch, I have been making better progress on this month than I did in the last 2 months. I wasn't using this because my lips were incredibly dry because of the winter weather, but it's warming up a little bit here. It's still cold. It just snowed a couple days ago, so you know the weather is not spring yet, but I'm definitely making more progress on this, and I'm using it more consistently, so I've made some good progress on it, and as long as I keep up with the progress I made this past month, as long as I keep up with that, this should be gone by August. I don't know why, this is just taking me so much longer than the other baby lips that I've used up in past project pans. I think it was just a bad time of the year to pull this out, but I am ready to see this go. And the very last product I have is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eyeshadow Palette. I'm not trying to use up this entire palette, I just want to get some better use out of it. I hit pan in this white shade. Last month I had hit pan on this upper shade. I think I've expanded it a little bit since last month, but I hit pan on this white shade here, and I'm making more of a dent in this top shade as well. And I've been using the black eyeshadow as a liner, and I've been using this darker shade too. Now that I have more reddish hair, I might play with these warmer colors over here, these burgundies and peaches. I said that last time and then I never did. I never touched any of those warmer shades, so maybe this month I'll actually do that. But hopefully maybe by the end of the project I'll have hit pan on that big shade up there and maybe this brown shade. I have been working a little bit on this beigey shade here, but I don't know, it's not really showing as much progress. So I guess my goal is just to hit pan on as many shades as I can, or at least make it look like this is a well-used palette, because it really is. I do enjoy this palette a lot. I think I made good progress considering that I lost one of the products for a couple of weeks since I was out of commission, and I've also had a hair color change, so the products, the colors that I'm using are a little bit different. I still feel like I did pretty well. Hopefully I have really great progress to show you next month. So I do have a little idea. It's not anything beauty related, and it's really not going to change any of my videos, but I think from now on what I'm going to do is maybe I'll pick a song that I really like or I've been listening to a lot lately, and I'll link it below. I'll have like a song of the day in the description box of every video from now on. I know a lot of YouTubers will put like a Spotify playlist link in their description box to show you what they've been listening to, and I just like that idea. I've always been really into music and you know, finding new artists and finding new genres to listen to, and it's always just been a big part of my life. It's one of the reasons why I met James in the first place many years ago, and yeah, it's just, music is so important to me, and I guess I just want to share a little bit of that with you guys. And I don't know, if you have any songs that you love that you think maybe I don't know about, maybe you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think just from now on in all my videos I'll have like a song of the day in the description box, and you can listen to it if you want to, if that's what you're into. But yeah, just wanted to add that on, just like a little bonus that I'll do in my videos from now on. But in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!